Hey baby dolls, I have a picture to show you about what might come next, and you're not going to like it. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you the recovering structure now is basically, it's happened before in crypto. It's very, very common. This is pretty much it. This is Bitcoin, friends. I know some of you, very, very hard to see. This is where Bitcoin is right now. And it just seems to have been kind of following it. So if we just zoom out a bit just to show you, we have these zoom up areas and then we break it again and then we come back down, we break the lows and then we do a recovery. See the red arrow? It's just a recovery up only. Now, when I first saw this picture, I go, hey, that's cool. We're going up. And by the way, friends, BCB's talent, his competitive edge is he's really good at this Elliott wave short-term stuff. But just to let you know, they don't solve for who makes the most amount of money because constantly looking at this short-term stuff, it's good. It's really, really good. It's just I don't personally focus on it because I focus on, okay, deep value contrarian stuff because you just know, you hope over the long enough cycle and the time, you crush it. You absolutely crush it, right? So that's pretty much what it comes down to. But I love watching everybody's best skills and their talents out there to show, hey, what might come next. So this is pretty much a similar crashing structure. Maybe Bitcoin goes back up, all right? But when I saw this part, I'm like, oh, cool. We're going up. Great. But unfortunately, this is what comes next. And this is what comes next. Okay, so let's actually zoom in. It is basically Bitcoin goes up, breaks the high, breaks the low. Oh my gosh. Okay, that would be, oh my gosh. Be careful. I wonder what it would be like if we did some sort of run up here, man. That's going to be crazy what would be up here. Now, friends, just to let you know, Bitcoin could go up and then smack back down. But you see this crash, friends? You see this crash back here? It's possible in this crash that altcoins hold up a bit because we've rinsed out altcoins for quite a long time now. It's been like it's been 3 years since. But I don't know. Altcoins could get thrashed through that. We don't know. By the way, when I mean thrashed, it's relative. So if Bitcoin drops like 30%, do most of the altcoins drop 50 to 60%, or do they drop around 40 to 30%? Do they drop around in line with Bitcoin? If they line up with it around that, it's very, very strong because when Bitcoin goes back up, there's super leverage, okay? So then we have this next part right here. So this part here would be like a lower, higher part. Now, friends, this is where it gets really dangerous, by the way, because this point, I guarantee you, everyone in crypto says, next stop, 100K. Okay, that's where everyone comes in. And friends, in this part here, right, I want to show you, here is where this period is the deadline for the Ethereum ETF. Here is where the US Fed is now expected to cut rates. So look at that rectangle there. So if you're looking at this, okay, let's draw it again so you see it. So Bitcoin up, it would go down. Around here, danger zone. Okay, some sort of, what I mean by danger zone, we might get a flush up of altcoins everywhere. Maybe. Okay, it might be like alt season continues. Now everybody thinks that their alt narratives are going to continue. I don't know. It could be just new stuff appears. It could be a new program narrative, friends. It could be Ethereum ETF talk. That could be the narrative, friends. It could be Ethereum's getting an ETF, and it maybe gets approved. And the US Fed is cutting rates. Maybe here, one cut. Maybe. Okay, the odds. And that might be like the top area. And that might be altcoins doing well. ETH BTC goes up, which is Ethereum strong to Bitcoin. Maybe all the altcoins have another flush up. And that might be it. Remember, we're looking for a lineup of the Ethereum ETF and the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. And we have the rate cut with the US Fed. We're looking for this stuff to kind of line up. For everybody to go, oh my gosh, I've got to get in all of crypto and just get more of the weak hands out there. So that's might be what's coming up. If that happens, friends, just, you don't know, man. You never know. Just, it's nice. Always thinking, okay, what are people thinking about? What's the unexpected? What happens, okay? Because after this point, everyone except, I guarantee, friends, not even guarantee, every single person, by the way, if we do this, if we actually go up, come back down, come back up here, friends, every person by the end of the year expects, oh, we're definitely going 100K this year. We are definitely going. I hope we do, bro. I hope we do. However, what if we do that? Okay, what if that happens? You don't know, man. You don't know. Everyone's saying, oh, it's programmed in. Well, okay, let's just remind you, no FUD. But do you know what comes out in October this year? 140,000 Bitcoin from Mt. Gox. Okay? So you can start spinning up any of these narratives, all right? And you might be, look, the thing is, people will be so complacent. They're like, oh, that's fine. We have the Bitcoin ETF now. No. When the crowd starts thinking like that, they go, oh, don't worry about it. When they have no fear about that, they're the ones that hurt the most. I've always seen it in markets. They're not prepared for it. They're like, what do you mean we're going down? Well, we have the ETF. So then you're going to think, okay, the Bitcoin halving's behind us. We've already had the Bitcoin ETF. And then the Ethereum ETF happened. Now what? That's pretty much it. So you get to see there might be like a very, very nice, healthy pump everywhere. So we're just thinking on our feet. That's it. By the way, if you're seeing, this is no reason to be concerned, by the way. Why? Because, friends, this would be standard 4-year cycle, by the way. Okay? This could be standard 4-year cycle. So standard 4-year cycle is if we go sideways and then we start going up towards the end of the year. Standard 4-year cycle is we peak out anywhere from April to September next year. Okay, that's standard 4-year cycle. That's why, what's everyone pricing in now? And the crowd, from 0% probability, the crowd believes we're going to be left translated, right? A lot of the crowd, 35% now believe left translated. No one knows, man. But you're prepared. You're prepared. You don't have turbo leverage. You're not on centralized exchanges. It's okay. We've got the spot altcoins. We're all strong, powerful. We're still going to make it, all right? But I've now outlined this scenario. What comes next? What comes next? I'm just seeing them out picking out stuff. What comes next? Okay, that's what these Elliott waves and stuff. I don't use Elliott waves, friends, but I like following BCB. Shout out to BCB. So I follow him because I'm just always curious what comes next, kind of comes next. But I just got to remind you, you don't need to know this. Okay, you don't need to know this. All you need to know how to do is to hold. That's it. And buy low and hold. That's it. That's all you need to know how to do. When there's market-wide euphoria, friends, like they had racist coins on Solana, man. You know what I mean? Like we'll have some signs things are getting a bit silly. You know what I mean? You'll have some signs, racist coins. See, I was like, racist coins. You see what I mean? See how you're starting to get more shocked. But as we go more along the bull market, we're going to unlock even more type of top signals out here for you. So look, be ready for anything, of course. I don't care about being right, just care about making money. Okay, so if you're turbo leverage and you need Bitcoin to not go below 60K, okay, you care more about being right. You understand? We just want to make money. You're like, hey, Bitcoin, you can go to 60, you can go back to 50. Hell, you can touch 40K. I don't care. I don't care. My altcoins and everything else, it's fine because we weren't buying the tops. Do you understand? We weren't buying the tops of mania. What's tops of mania? Well, folks, I just don't want to single anybody out. But if you are in Solana and Coinbase and anything around that ecosystem and the Bitcoin DeFi stuff, a lot of these you have bought and you received 5 months of gracious pumps. 5 months. And we know historically these things, when you receive 5 months of gracious pumps like that, the chances of it continuing, they get lower and lower and lower as each month goes on. Because in crypto, man, you're dealing with people with very short-term attention spans. They can only give stuff like attention for like 2 months to 3 months. So when you're running on like month 5, it just kind of tells you, oh my gosh, you know. But hey, it is what it is, friends. I guess we'll see how it plays out. Like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you soon.